Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. I hope you had a great day. So there are a lot of things that are going on right now. We've got Commissioner Peirce of the SEC actually outright said the SEC has dropped the ball with regard to crypto. Big statement. TCG World, they have a metaverse and they closed on the biggest deal on record, 19 virtual properties for $5 million. All I can say is wow. Big news for me that I'm looking at is Ronin. 2 months after the hack, $600 million hack. Okay? 2 months after the hack, they've redesigned the bridge. They've gone through an internal audit. They had an external audit, and now they're looking to do their third external audit. We'll dig into that a little bit because I think they deserve a hat tip. Now, something with regard to money, Ethereum is tanked and it's below 1750. Makes you wonder if this is a buying opportunity, right? You also have Elon Musk. Did he just call off the Twitter deal? I don't know. Good news the other day was, he doubled down, had an idea about the money, and now, I don't know. But let's talk about Hester Peirce, SEC Commissioner. This woman has decided, you know what? She was at the DC Blockchain Summit, and she said, I'm going to put it all out there. She feels that the SEC has dropped the ball. She feels that the SEC, because of them dropping the ball, has created an environment where healthy innovation just doesn't happen within the crypto space, and that's a problem. She thinks it should be fixed. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I've been wondering for a long time if somebody would just step up. I think Gary Gensler is really a smart guy, but he hasn't been making the right moves. He has not been making the right moves, and I don't understand why he hasn't been making the right moves. So for me, I think about that. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the screen. I have to go to my messages because I promised that I would say thank you to a couple of people. And it's very important that I do that. And it's about my sound. I was having major problems with the sound. And Daniel Garza, my brother, thank you. That's right. I knew my sound was bad. I was hoping that, I would find, the stuff that I already had that would make it work. And it didn't. Thank you for calling that out. Hopefully my sound is much better now. My brother Michael did exactly what he was gonna do. I got a new mic, got a real deal mic, wow. So thank you for that. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But back to Hester Peirce, that's the level of honesty gives me faith. Now, if the SEC would stop, bringing lawsuits against people or companies that don't require lawsuits, or if you're going to bring a lawsuit against one, bring it against all, right? You know what I'm talking about. Something to do with like a little ripple. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's dig in. TCG World, 19 freaking real estate plots, virtual land in their metaverse, 19 for $5 million. It was purchased by Curzio Research. Wow, that's all I can say is wow. That's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. So I think as far as the metaverse is concerned, it's not the metaverse. There is no the metaverse. Let's start there. The same way there's not a single blockchain, there are blockchains. Well, there are metaverses. Okay? And I think that the future in the metaverse space is going to be huge. I really do. I think that there's a lot of opportunity there. I think that a lot of things are going on, but it's not just, the idea of a virtual world. It's far beyond that. There's virtual reality, there's, just augmented reality. There are all kinds of technologies that merge into this big lump of a thing right now, because there's no definition. That's called metaverse. There are a lot of metaverses. Decentraland, the Sandbox, Pavia, or running on Cardano. But I think there are opportunities there. I think there are reasons why people would want to go to a metaverse. They'd be able to experience things that they wouldn't normally be able to experience in the real world. Listen to music, go to concerts. That's a total immersion space depending on what you're looking for. $5 million now, in a few years, we might be looking back at that number and thinking, that was a sale. Just saying. But we don't know what the future brings. So we kind of have to walk the journey. Now, what's interesting to me right now is Ronin. The Ronin Bridge. They got hacked for $600 million back in March. I think it was March 29th. 600 mil, gone. What did this team do? Did they buckle? No, they didn't buckle. They went back into the lab, worked on it. Now, I'm not saying it's perfect, but I am saying their approach is something to be commended. They didn't give up. They said, you know what? We're going to work on this. We're going to try to fix this. So they redesigned their bridge, and they're this close, this itty bitty bit close to relaunching their bridge. Okay? So they went and they had their bridge audited by Verichain's lab as the external auditor. They went through their internal audit, and then they hired them to do the first external audit. The next company that's going to do the audit, Certic. That's a badass company too. Verichain is no joke, but Certic is that's a no joke company. They find hacks, they find security holes. Seems like that team is really good. Guys, gals, don't know. Sorry about that. But it seems like they are very good at what they do. And they are leading the second external audit. Not one external audit, but two. If you're going to come back from a $600 million hack, you're going to try your best to come back as strong as you possibly can. And I'm not saying that they're going to be successful. In no way am I saying that, but I am saying kudos to them for actually strapping on, buckling down, and getting it done. That's commendable. Because other people, it's a rug pull and they keep it moving. They got hacked and they refuse to lay down. Hats off to that team, at least from me. Hats off to that team. Definitely interested in seeing what happens going forward. Now, the ugly animal in the room right now is Ethereum. Ethereum just tanked. 38% in the past 30 days. Right now, it's worth about $17.50. Actually, I think it's less than that. We'll check the numbers in a minute. But that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, you have to keep in mind that Ethereum is full of smart contracts. It's a great platform project. Obviously, it's considered the number 2 compared to Bitcoin. I think it's a sale price. I was speaking with my friend T yesterday, and he's like, I've put racks and racks and racks in, $1,000 each. Put a ton of money into Chainlink and Ethereum, mostly Ethereum. You know what? I ain't mad at you. As a matter of fact, I'd be buying in right now. It's on sale. It's taken a nosedive, a big nosedive. Huge. You know it's going to come back. It'll be one of the first to come back. Is it going to give me a multiple when it comes back? Maybe. I don't know. But it'll definitely give me percentages. Definitely give me percentages. So for me, yeah, Ethereum's on the list. It really is. Something that I also noticed was that Doge spiked. Right? I also noticed that Loopring went from the winners to the losers list. Again, Loopring's not something that I'm paying attention to, but one of the things that I do is try to pay attention to the rhythms of a given coin. Once you get used to the rhythms of a given coin, you become familiar with its technology, its purpose, its utility, that kind of thing. You can start to see, I might make some money if I buy here instead of here. Just paying attention. A little bit of attention can get you a long way. Let's go take a look at the numbers because there's a lot going on in this space. So I want to start here. Loopring was on this list. It's not on the list now, so it might have dropped down a bit. Unless I'm blind. There you go. But it's not on the list right now. So this is new because I first saw Loopring on the list, I want to say an hour or two ago. But this is why I have this, this report. And it's because I want to know who's bouncing from winners to losers, losers to winners. I want to get the feel of that rhythm for those coins that I'm interested in. Now, yeah, you can take a look at this in, on other platforms in other ways. For me, I can start to see patterns when I look at it in this format. For you, it could be in a different format. But I start to pay attention to what's going on when it's in this format. Chain, number 28, 33%. I have no idea what that project is, but I need to find out. It's been on and popping with that chain, and it's 17 cents. Like, what's going on? So I think I might have to. I think I might have to add that to the list. As a matter of fact, you know what I'll do? I'll add it to the list right now. Data cross XCN. That's the one that we have to pay attention to right now. Because I'm interested to find out what is it? I have no idea about what it does. Nothing at all. Doge is up 6% though. Where was it? There you go. Doge is up 6%. It was up more than that, but it's a moving 24. It's a moving 24-hour chart. So that's what I'm paying attention to. Let's just refresh this because it's been hours. 104, 6, and 105, 45. So it's a little bit, not a big deal. 500, 450, about that, give or take. But that's still 105 billion, down from 112 billion that I did, I think, yesterday or the day before. So that gives me concern, but not a lot, right? I keep telling people, DeFi has a space. DeFi has a place in the future. It's how it gets done that matters. So I haven't seen it yet. So I'm waiting to see. I'm going to refresh this. Last time again, it's been 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours since I last saw it. And it's at 13. So you saw it just a little while ago, a couple of hours ago, it's 12 hours, now 12 down. Now it's 13. Still in that same zone. We're still in extreme fear. But when I look at the foundation, again, I just keep looking at the foundation of everything that's going on and just go, wow, there's a lot. Now, something that I am paying attention to in a major fashion, do you see my inner band? My inner band are these two. Boom, boom. And then I have a secondary inner band, and guess what? We dropped there yesterday, and we dropped below inner band, that primary inner band, twice today. Not once, but twice. So I'm thinking so that's 3 times, actually 3 times within 24 hours, we've dropped below what I thought was the floor. Now we haven't dropped, right now we haven't moved out of, the outer band that I have, zoom out a little bit, And you can see that I have the outer band here and here. We haven't hit that yet. We haven't hit it since back here. And what was that? The 22nd? No, I'm sorry, the 12th of May. So I don't know, but is this the new floor? Don't know. Is it foretelling of a downward trend that we're going to dip again? Possible. There are a lot of chartists out there, a lot of chartographers that think that crypto, hit like 21,000. Yeah, it's possible. It's very possible. Because when you're moving sideways, that's what could happen. I don't know. People right now, with regard to the stock market, are talking about a K-shaped recovery, where some things recover faster than others, creating this kind of K effect. So I'm just wondering, what kind of effect is that going to have on crypto, or is crypto going to start to pave its own path? I think crypto starts to pave its own path with more and more adoption. That's my theory. And we'll see what happens. You can see where cryptocurrencies are just getting beat the hell out of right now. Seriously, I mean, Doge popped up, it was in the news. It's cool, but for the most part, the big boys, they've been getting the crap beat out of them. Cardano's down, Solana's down, like things are getting the crap beat out of them. So when I look at it, I remember I was looking at SHIB a little while ago, and it was also down. Matic down. So when I look at these things, I'm kind of like, well, again, dollar cost average, just like it says back, DCA. Do your own research and DCA. That's what you want to do. I have my beliefs because I do my own research. I see what's out there. I speak with people. I have friends that work, I own a Web3 company. I have friends that work at other Web3 companies. I listen to them. I don't necessarily take everything that they say for granted, but I pay attention. That's the first thing you have to do, is pay attention. So that's what I do. And I strongly suggest that that's what you do. Do your own research so that you can grow your bag. I do research so that I can grow my bag, my kids' bag. I try to teach them what to do. You should try to do the same. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto. If you like what I'm doing, do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and absolutely hit that bell so that you know every time I drop a new video. And again, D-Man, thank you for calling me out on this now. Hope you have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.